Okay, cool. Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our Senior Design Showcase presentation. We worked with Aulick Industries. My name is Amir Farzan.
I'm Mark Khrushchak.
And so today we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. First thing, we're going to talk about the company itself, Aulick Industries. And then we're going to obviously introduce the sponsors and the team as well. And then we're going to talk about the problem, opportunity, as well as the product solution afterwards. And then we're going to finish it off with value and highlights.
All right, so to introduce the company, Aulick Industries is an equipment manufacturer. They specialize in agriculture, construction, and transportation of equipment and those kind of parts. Previously, Aulick handled all of fabricated parts process through email and through phone, which is very inefficient. This fabricated parts ordering tool will streamline this process and make it easier for customers and Aulick and just everyone.
Yeah, so now that you guys know about the company itself, I'm going to go ahead and introduce our sponsors. So first of all, we have Austin Aulick as the CEO, Vince Aulick as the president, Jacob Hansen as the CTO, and then we also have Rob Yarnell as the CPO, Matt Lockhammer, IT manager, Minato Files as the senior software engineer. These folks have helped us a lot with the technical side of the project. We have Mackenzie Laser as the inventory specialist, and then Quentin Hessel as the inventory and IT side of it. And these folks have helped us a lot throughout the project, giving us really good guidance in both the product level and the technical side of the project. So now we have the faculty, staff, and coach. We have Bill Browning as the project manager. We have Zach Kozak, we have the tribe lead. And then Katie Badger as an industry coach. Again, pretty helpful, guiding us through and mentoring us on the project management side of stuff.
All right, so to introduce our student team, we had a multi-team of 12 total people. We had our squad lead and product manager right next to me, Amir. Moving to developers, we had Dominic Coleman, myself, Shahad Alalu, Shane Ludinia, Sarush Faramand. And for the other half of our team, we have Des Wolkin, Hautze Zhang, Nick Gertzen, Nadim Alarami, Z Danyan, and for our development manager, we had Nathan Ford.
So now we get into the problem and opportunity, right? Why are we even doing this project in the first place? So obviously, like we talked about before, Aulick Industries, before this, they didn't have an e-commerce solution for their fabricated parts. So all of the fab parts orders and visibility had to be done by email and phone. So this introduced a lot of problems, including just order workflow process being pretty slow and inefficient for the users and for the managers to not be able to view, limiting visibility. So overall, it's a slow and kind of hard process. So opportunity, we had to address this with a centralized web platform where the users can browse the catalog and add parts to their cart and check out as usual pretty cleanly and efficiently. And they can also see their previous orders, track them, see what state it's in. As well as the managers, they have the full visibility of all orders from all users, and they have the ability to manage all orders and update them as usual. So we automated this process, and yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, so moving on to our product solution, this is what our homepage would look like. At the very top, we have a search bar, mainly trying to make it easy to navigate. We have ordering tools like putting in a custom part. We have be able to browse by model. You can search by category. And we have our popular parts carousel at the bottom. And we also have a sidebar with all of those things just to make it easier for the customer.
Yeah. So moving on to the item catalog, right? So this is what a user would see if they would go into a category. So you can see all the items pretty cleanly presented. We have some functionality like quick add buttons to make the process even easier. But on the right, you can see if a user clicks on one of those cards, they can see more detail about the item itself. And if there was a drawing attached to an item, they can also view and download that as well. It's more of internal pictures instead of the main picture itself. And they can also add the card and go to checkout as usual from here too. So this is one of the core features that Mark was talking about in the homepage. With a click of a button, you can have this form pulled out. This is when the user has parts that they can't see in the catalog and they want to make a custom part request. So you have all those fields to describe the parts as cleanly and neatly as possible. You have the description, the part name. You can also upload images and drawings as well attached to this order. Once you submit it, it'll just be populated in the carts page as like a normal part, as you can see on the right. And then we have clear labeling that it's a custom part versus a normal item. And then you can go continue the checkout process as usual.
All right, so when a user places an order, they can go to the previous order page and they can see a bunch of stuff like the order ID, the PO number, when it was created, and also a status. We have multiple different statuses: in progress, ordered, approved, canceled, and completed. And if you go to the detail page, you can see all of that, and you also have some actions. You can print a PDF, download an Excel, or just reorder the whole order. And moving on to the manager view, the manager can actually see all of the orders that have been made, and they can also go into the detail order page and change the status of that. And once you change that, it'll show up in the console log.
Yeah, so one of the last features we're going to talk about is the analytics itself. So this is purely for the managers. Obviously, for e-commerce side, analytics is a pretty good feature. You can filter by date and location, and you can it'll show quickly the key metrics like the total orders and the total cost within the selected time frame. We also have a list view option and a graph view option in which you can switch off to see more of a visual charts versus a list view. And we're going to talk about how the analytics are split. So the first one, we break orders down by location. This means that the managers can see how each location did, how many orders and how much they're spending, as well as you can see the visual side of that too. So if you choose either or, you can see that the analytics are presented. Next, we have the top 10 items. So within the selected time frame, you can see all the popular parts that were ordered, as well as how much they cost. It's ranked by spend. So this kind of helps managers see which items are more popular. The next analytics is the category. So same idea here, right? We're splitting the analytics into how the category did itself. So you can see each category. They also have the total quantities and the total spent as well as the visual. Lastly, we have the model. So kind of the same idea here. We show that how each model did. So we have the quantities and the total spent. This kind of helps streamline the decision making and see trends and stuff like that.
All right, so moving on to the value and highlights of this project. The value for the company is it creates a centralized platform for fabricated parts ordering. It also improved efficiency by replacing the old school like email and phone calls. And it also enhanced customer experience with order tracking and transparency. It also has those data-driven insights that Amir just talked about. And some of the highlights for us is full stack development experience of like a real world e-commerce application. We designed features for both users and managers and implemented automation like for the emails and order processing. And we built in those analytics for that with filters by date, location, product, and so on. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.